Hello there, this is a Retro Spirits Guide and this is Starfox on the Switch 2, also known as Lilac Wars or Starfox 64 if you are really old. Here's the title screen. We have the word Starfox with a representation of a planet and a sun, and as soon as you click start you just send it to this menu. The first time you play the game you get some sort of intro, but you can probably find that in the Holo Viewer maybe after the first play. There's a few game modes there. Everything in here that you click seems to have a multiplayer mode. Let's play the campaign. So I'm up to there in the campaign. I don't know. It's like the level. It's like the second to last level. I've played this a bit. I've played it through. I've completed this on easy mode. I couldn't get past Star Wolf on the hard route because I only had the single shot on my Lilac Wars spaceship. I don't know what they're called. What are they called? R-Wing. Called the R-Wing. And we have cutscenes that are new to this game. As you will know, this is an up-res, I suppose, a reimagining of Starfox in terms of cutscenes. Look at these creepy mothers. This guy, he's got pretty strong eyeliner on. He's quite cute. Look at him with his like floppy chops, chubby cheeks, his floppy ears, Slippy there looking greasy. Fox there looking creepy. He looks a bit well, he looks like he's got Satan inside him. We have the same world, well, solar system map as the first game is, so I've set out a different way. Peppy there, Peppy looking like a serial killer, it has to be said. The whole of these cutscenes, they're not as hideous as I thought they were going to be, based on the preview videos. They do have a sort of stench of Rango about them. So if you remember the movie Rango, it's a hideous movie to look at. Because everything's so realistic and kind of wobbly and blobby. It's nightmarish to look at. And the Starfox interstitial scenes, or cutscenes, have a similar sort of feel. There we go. Classic tune. The Starfox, was that the Great Fox? With his aliasing wings there, because of the resolution. Oh yes, the wings on the Great Fox there are aliasing against the black background because there's no anti-aliasing in this game at all, resulting in jagged edges on polygons. I think there is anti-aliasing in this game. I think you'll find technical guy of some description. I mean, this doesn't look jaggy, does it? Okay, well I might have been wrong. Well, if you're going to be wrong, don't speak up. We've got a depth of field effect there, which separates the foreground from background nicely. Look at all this detail, eh? What do you think about that? I'm kind of on the fence about it, really. This is the same game. It plays just as well, really. When you initially play it, it's kind of feels a bit looser than the original Starfox 64. But it is, as far as I can tell, a one-to-one of the old game in terms of enemy placement. The visuals have been updated. I'm not going to say the visuals have been improved. I'm going to say they've been updated. I'm a bit in two minds about the visuals. They're much more detailed. I've got the controls here twisted around because my daughter played the game and she turned off the invert y-axis, which is, I don't know how people can play flying games with without inverted axes. To be fair, got the same voiceovers. We've got extra lines of dialogue for some of the boss characters. The original Starfox or Lilac Wars, whichever one you played, the character actors in that put a lot of effort in, and they're got very expressive voices, and the ones in this are 90% of that. So they're not quite as good. They're fine, but they're not quite as good. Not quite as over the top, I guess. They've dramatically changed the lighting for this section of the game, which makes it actually a lot harder to play because I can't see what the hell is going on. But it makes it look more dramatic. You've got controls on the D-pad for this game, so You can do it with button combinations, as in the N64, in terms of like flips and rolls and things. But if you press up on the D-pad, you can do the loop-de-loop thing. You press down, you do in the all-range mode, you do the flip round. It's good. I've enjoyed it. I've always liked this game. It's probably to be fair, my favourite N64 game. I've got it on 3DS. This looks sort of better than the 3DS. Similar sort of upgrade, I guess. But obviously the Switch 2 has more power than the 3DS, so it's got like... well, it takes more advantage of the resolution. And the shaders work properly on here. On the 3DS I'm not sure the shaders work correctly. But you've got like... yeah, I suppose they're graphically more modern. I'm going to use the word modern. I'm not going to use improved, because I'm not sure the graphics have improved. I quite like the charming low poly nature of the first release. I suppose having less blur is kind of a boon and sort of more resolution. But I quite like abstract looking games. That's why I'm into retro games. I like the abstract nature of old games. This is kind of getting towards... it's not realistic, is it? But it's getting towards trying to be knobbly and realistic, I suppose. I do like these new explosions. They're kind of cool, like the atom bomb style explosions. And the bosses, when they blow up, do have more impressive explosions. On the N64 they kind of just have a sphere, which made the game run at like 3 frames a second. Not a big fan of the HUD at the top of the screen, the semi-transparent HUD. It's kind of a little bit intrusive. Don't need that. Oh, thanks, Pepe. Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's 50 plus pounds, not in weight, but in cost of currency. And we have... this boss seems to take more shots, and I don't think I can fire my laser as quickly as I can in Light Wars. I mean, I could be imagining this. I'd have to run them side by side to kind of work it out, but this boss feels like it takes me longer to kill him. With the Switch 2, you can use the mouse controls, so you can... I've not tried it, but you can use the mouse to aim and fly with another Joy-Con. And in the 2-player mode for the campaign, one of you steers, I believe, and one of you fires.
Tell your boss we're coming for.
Oof.
You're no match for Andros.
See, like, the voiceovers are good. They just don't have as much character as the originals. Even though the originals were kind of like low bit rate because of the cart size, they had more expression in them somehow.
Gotta be worth a bonus. All aircraft report.
But the R-Wing does look like a genuine piece of kind of high-tech flight machinery, I guess. It's got a feel of like a jet fighter about it, I suppose. I'll give them that. Like, I don't think this is bad. I think this is a great game. It's still a really good game. I don't know if the extra layer of superficial gloss has really been worth it. I mean, I guess they had to add something to charge 50 quid for it, so they've put these cutscenes in, which are a bit freaky. Falco is an insufferable turd. I'm going to skip this motherfudging cutscene. Once you've seen them once, you don't want to be watching those again. They're not entertaining enough. Falco is insufferable in the cutscenes. Slippy looks, like I say, suitably greasy. General Pepper is kind of got that new romantic kind of eyeliner thing going on, so he's cool. And Peppy just looks like a serial killer. The Fox looks like he's got Satan in him, so that's all good. Oh, we're going to fight the robots in all range mode at the end of this level. The monkey bots. I suppose it's running at 60 frames a second as well. That's all cool. I believe it runs at 60. It feels like it does.
The Cornerian fleet needs our support.
I bet if I go back and play the original on the Japanese in 64, I will probably appreciate the improvements much more than I do at the moment. Like the draw distance is much greater. You've got these volumetric fog effects. You know, it's been tarted up. What can you say? So, having bought Switch 2, and I have bought a Switch 2, I've only got 2 Switch 2 games. This is one of them, and I had to get this because I'm a Starfox sort of, well, especially for this version of Starfox, a bit of a super fan. I like the original Starfox, and I like the N64 one, like I said. And the other one's not so much. And the other Switch 2 game I've got is Metroid. Is the Metroid game? Metroid Prime. Is it 4? Maybe I'll do a review of that, but it's not really a retro game. But long story short, didn't like it. I thought it was shit. So my Switch 2 has been a crappy purchase thus far. What we've got coming out is we've got Ocarina of Time remake. Not so bothered about that. I've played enough Ocarina of Time in my time to know that I don't really want to go through that again, even if it's in HD. So I'm waiting for some new stuff. Oh, I've got Mario Kart World as well, and that's not as good as Mario Kart 8. So if you're on the fence about getting a Switch 2 and you don't like Donkey Kong, which I don't, at the moment I've got very little play out of it. I've been mostly playing Switch games on it, like original Switch games, which is fine, I suppose. That's part of its makeup as a console, but yeah, they need to make some more games for this goddamn hardware because it's expensive bit of kit. And I guess the only other benefit is my wife has now got a Switch. She's got my old Switch, so she can play Pikmin to her heart's content. Yeah, they need to announce some more games, that's for sure. I want a new F-Zero. I want a new, I don't know. I'd go for another Luigi's Mansion. I want a Mario game. Give us a decent Mario game, like a Mario Galaxy. Or a Mario 3D World. There's a Yoshi's game that's out, which is supposedly okay. I've had my fill of Yoshi games. I think I made a bit of a mistake buying my Switch 2. But you may feel differently. You may like those games more than me. I do really like this game. Every time I've played this game, it reminds me of why I like it so much. It's just the pace. I like the cinematics, stylings. I like everything about this game apart from the Aquos level. And that, indeed, is shit in this version of the game. As shit as it is in every other one. But the tank levels are just as wonderful as they always were. So there we go. That's the Switch 2 version of an old N64 game, which has been given different graphics. And it's been successful, I suppose, if you like knobbly, normal mapped, high polygon, anti-aliased graphics of some description. If old school makes you sick, like N64 games and their frame rates make you vomit, then this might be one for you. This doesn't play on the original Switch. This is a Switch 2 game.
I challenge you to combat, Starfox.
The little video clips at the bottom seem to run at half the frame rate of the main game, which is either a artistic choice or a technical one, and I'm not sure which it is, but it does kind of feel like an artistic choice, so they got away with it. It feels like your communications are a bit crappy, and oh no.
This is an honorable defeat.
Okay. Why are always limbs falling off? I don't know. That was easier than normal. Yeah, there is a definite. The only thing I'll say about this game, Aquos level, not very good, never has been, and there is a difficulty spike with the Star Wolf team if you go the hard route.
Shooting, Fox.
So if you go the hard route, you have to defeat Star Wolf. Unless you've got a powered up laser, you're just gonna die every time. They avoid everything. You can't lock onto them with the charge up shots, and I don't think they even take damage from bombs. So you have to laser every single one of them to death, and they keep looping the loop off of the screen. So they spend a lot of time not even on the screen for you to shoot, and it's just impossible with a single laser. The character models, you know, they've all been updated. They're nice, aren't they? Look, he's all feathery. Yeah, that's cool. But, you know, what else? What I'm going to do here is I'm not going to play Aquas. I'm going to play one of the challenge mode things. I've not done one of these before. So let's play single player challenge mode, and let's pick a level. So you can see all the levels I've actually played so far. I haven't been the Katina route, which is interesting. I've been on all of the other levels by the looks of it. So let's try Solar's kind of cool. Zone S is kind of cool. Yeah, let's go Zone S. So you can look at some of the graphics from one of the later levels. Oh, so if you play easy mode, you get a hyper laser upgrade. It's very exciting. Same rules as always. Collect the rings, collect the gold rings to extend your energy bar, collect the laser things to upgrade your laser. You can start with 3 bombs, you can have up to 9 bombs, go through the rings to upgrade your energy bar, lock onto an enemy, destroy multiple enemies with one shot, get a score multiplier. There is a secret route to take on the asteroid level, but you need to be deft at flying the spacecraft around to do that. And this challenge mode has several things you have to do, including destroying all the lights, which should be sort of fairly easy, and then shooting all the crates, it said, and then it said something about shooting the submarine if it appears. Spiky crab monster. Dead. But you know, this is fine, isn't it? It's all good and dandy. So, if you're wondering what this game is like, and the cutscenes are putting you off because of their freaky, Rango-esque visuals, you can skip them. They're not the best, but the game is as you remember it, with high fidelity. And with that, I shall leave you. Goodbye!
I'll target the lights on the left. You guys go right.
Cat, what are you doing here?
I wanted...
We've been spotted. So much for the stealth approach.
From you.
Aim for the water wheel. Transports ahead. Shoot those crates.
Watch your tail, Fox. What's over here? Allow me!
Cool your jets, Cat.
Don't worry, Falco. I'll save the easy ones for ya.
Huh. Maybe we should consider a new recruit.
What's with the barrels? More trash?
They're explosive. Take them out or steer clear.
Sensors show something huge about the surface.
Where'd you whelps come from? I'll teach you some respect.
Enemy vessel analyzed. Sending data to your monitor.
Well done, Fox. Keep it up. Ah! Needs the repair crane. Now! Destroy that crane. Destroy that crane. Blast it all! Unleash the cannon! Curse you, Starfox! Arrgh!
Fall in, team. How are we doing?
It's too bad the searchlights caught us.
I'm just glad we've given the planet a chance to recover.
Classic Cat. Shows up, makes a mess, and disappears.